Go ahead.
You're a dork. Oh, go ahead. The book that I chose for this project is Dear John.
Why did you pick that one?
I picked it because it looked very interesting and very dramatic, and I heard about it, and I heard that it was a pretty good movie, so it got me interested.
Okay.
And it's about a man named John Tyree, and he's a rebel in high school. He's very rebellious. And you're making me nervous. And he didn't know what else. So after high school, he didn't really know what else to do with his life, so he joined the army, and it is stationed in Germany. So he goes on leave every few months, and so then while he's on a furlough, he meets Savannah, and she comes from South Carolina. When they meet, they just have this instant connection. So after a few weeks, their relationship grows stronger, but then he has to leave. But the relationship that's been going on between them has made her want to wait and stay and wait for him while he's on leave for like a year. And they decided to write letters to each other to keep in contact, and see, after his third leave, things start changing things in his relationship with Savannah start changing, and it just flips upside down. Everything just goes wrong. So when he comes back, she is should I say that? She gets married to another man, and he gets so angry, and he's angry at himself, he's angry at her, he just doesn't know what to do. But after a while, he learns that if you really love someone, then that means you want the other person to be as happy as they can in their life. So, the 5 quotes that I had were passion and satisfaction go hand in hand, and without them any happiness only temporary, because there's nothing to make it last. So what basically they're saying is that if you want to be happy, you gotta live your life right, and you have to live it well, because life doesn't last very long as you want it to. Quote 2, I just accept the fact that I don't have to do what everyone else does. I can do what's right for me. And Savannah said that she's basically describing her personality to John. He understands that she's a totally different person than he is, and he needs to start changing, because he only cared about himself before.
Mm-hmm.
And quote 3, my dad always said that when you're struggling with something, look at all the people around you and realize that every single person you see is struggling with something, and to them it's just as hard as what you're going through. Savannah said that too, and basically, because he's had a lot of problems with his family and his life, because he was a rebel, and he doesn't have a very strong relationship with his dad, and he thinks that nothing else can go wrong, and trying to cheer him up by saying that.
Nothing else can go right.
Yeah. In quote 4, it says, "In a marriage, there's only room for two people." He realizes that when she got remarried, he just
Remarry?
or married.
Uh-huh.
She got as I said, he got very angry, and he basically just wanted to break them up. He didn't know what happened, and
Mm-hmm.
this is harder than
He didn't want to come between them.
yeah, and just because their relationship was so strong, and
He couldn't break him. Right? He couldn't break them? He couldn't break them apart?
well, it was the lesson learned.
What about quote 5?
Okay. 5. Love meant that you care for another person's happiness more than your own. So basically, that's also the lesson learned that he learns after she gets married to Tim.